Welcome to History AI, where we are continuing our exploration into the 100 Years' War. Today we are taking a look at the Battle of Poitiers and why this has become such a famous battle in English history. The Battle of Poitiers, a pivotal skirmish during the 100 Years' War, unfolded in 1356 as Edward the Black Prince, heir to the English throne, initiated an audacious chevauchée through the French countryside. His troops pillaged villages, aiming to provoke a response from King John II of France. Reacting to these provocations, King John mobilized a large force to face the invaders. The prince's tactics were clear: draw the well-armed French forces into open conflict, away from their fortifications, into terrain favoring Edward's heavy archers and mobile units. As King John surged southwards, the battlefield at Poitiers found its destined hour on September 19, 1356. Thusly set were these proceedings, with Edward's heavy cavalry stirring near Poitiers, foreshadowing the merciless contestations to come. The confrontation commenced with the English forces directed by the Black Prince, choosing an elevated ridge framed by hedges and marshlands, a stage set for the deployment of the longbow archers. King John II's armada, following medieval warriorship strategy and advice from noble contingents like the Scots allies led by Sir William Douglas, displayed adaptability. The heavily armored French knights dismounted, aligning into expansive rows to curtail the impact of the English longbows. The French advance echoed with metallic sturdiness, with the oriflamme's sovereign ensign aloft, piercing through the morning air. The English billmen and spearmen drew upon their skill, as the rhythm of volleying arrows from the longbowmen severed through the breeze. The melee evolved, with the French advance finding their fortitude tested by punctuated volleys, and the Black Prince's contingent maneuvering astutely in pursuit. The engagement's brilliance lay in its tactical choreography, with the French knights pacing firmly into the fray, met by the relentless archer's tempest amidst the structured struggles. As the battle reached its zenith, unforeseen maneuvers began to tilt the scales. The English contingent under the Black Prince's directive charged from the rear, catching the French unguarded. The immobilized French knights, mistakenly believing in the robustness of their lines, faced the streaming wave of English and Gascon forces. The oriflamme, signaling no surrender, added psychological tension to the fray. The Black Prince mobilized his forces, aligning them to capitalize on the French nobility's startled state. The longbow's incessant roar bridled the air with a stark advantage. The capture of King John II encapsulated the critical turning point of the battle. Incapacitated at the battle's fickle mercy, King John found himself amidst the tempestuous sway of the conflict. Thus concluded the span's critical turning point, resonating through the ages. The Battle of Poitiers unveiled a monumental shift, yielding a new epoch in the annals of history. The French defeat at Poitiers had far-reaching consequences. The capture of King John II marked a significant shift in power, expanding beyond a mere English victory. It set back French recovery by decades, as the prestige of the monarchy suffered greatly. France found itself struggling to govern effectively as the strain of paying the king's ransom drained funds that could have been used to strengthen the nation. The king's captivity created a power vacuum that risked instability, as civil unrest brewed amidst a lack of strong leadership. Economic turmoil spread as the heavy taxes imposed to raise funds for the ransom burdened the populace. Prayers for relief from hardship became more fervent. The 1375 treaty aimed to secure the king's release, but at a cost of 3 million gold écus, further straining the nation. In the aftermath, France sought to recover and institute reforms on both. Their reliance on heavy cavalry shifted towards a focus on infantry, and architects turned their attention from political projects to military essentials. The Battle of Poitiers highlights the crucial role of strategic foresight and tactical execution in determining military outcomes. The capture of King John II was not only a decisive moment on the battlefield, but also had profound consequences for the political and economic stability of France. It underscores the importance of effective leadership and sound strategy in warfare. As Sun Tzu famously stated in The Art of War, the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. The English victory at Poitiers demonstrates the truth in this ancient wisdom, as the capture of the French king dealt a severe blow to France's ability to continue the fight.